But what happens when you don't have success, right? When you hit 2 home runs and hit 8 RBIs and don't have success, then all of a sudden you start not worrying about the little things because you think you need bigger things, right? You need more home runs. Today, the goal is to be present, much like yesterday. But today, probably a little more difficult to be present because of the way we lost. And so you got to test yourself. And so today, during batting practice, challenge one another, hold each other accountable, bounce around, smile. Yes, yesterday sucked, all right? It did. That's why today will feel so good, walking out of the game, all right? Only if you go after it, only if you bring energy today. Let's be present today. Let's go get them.
Let's do it, boys.
The arrival of the sun marked the start of a new day, although the host fireman was holding on to his magic from the day before.
Well, David Bedgood will never forget yesterday, February 23rd, 2019, a 2-run walk-off homer.
And here's the delivery by Hoagland, and this one is hit hard in the air towards right. Going back is Servideo, looking up, and that ball is gone. And he hits one hard into left field. Diller going back, and he'll watch it sail over his head, off the wall. He turns and fires. The runner going to try and score here from first. Here comes the throw in plenty of time. And they will cut down Johnson at the plate, but another run does come across.
You got to put a goose egg up in the next half to keep momentum. Well, again, that's a good team in the other dugout, but you get my drift. 2-2. Grounded right side base hit. They did it again.
Line drive here by Olynyk. That's down into center field for a base hit. There go the runners, and the pitch is lined into left field. That's going to be a base hit. Kessinger around third. He'll come in to score. Olynyk will slide headfirst into third. Another 2-out RBI for the Rebels as Tyler Keenan drives in Gray Kessinger.
With this offense that's made us so great with 2 outs is when there is 2 outs, the vibe and the feeling in the dugout, it doesn't really feel like anything's changed.
Dillard with 9 RBIs in the first 2 games of the series. Hits this one hard. And this time Gazzo has it go off his glove, and he tried to backhand it, and he can't find it. Everybody's going to be safe, and Olynyk scores the second run for Ole Miss.
I think one of the things is, we are good offensively. And the guys play the game with a lot of confidence, and they realize that, it's all about the timely hit. And we talk about it all the time. It's not how many hits you get, but when you get them.
With the Rebels back in the game, the hosts look to deliver another heavy-handed punch.
The one pitch to Owen is hit in the air right center field. Olynyk coming in, so is Servideo. It'll drop in front of them for a base hit. Slow walk by Bianco as he looks down to the bullpen, and he will make a pitching change here.
All right, listen, first and third, 1 out. Ground ball back to you. If you can turn 2, go there. If it's kind of pulls you off, you don't think you can get 2, just go home. Let's get that out. Let's go. Get a ground ball, get off the field.
Anybody who tells you they're not nervous coming in is lying to you. There are nerves going, but it's a confidence. You try and draw from those nerves, and you try to get adrenaline going. And for me, I personally like to think of it as I'm here to get my teammate out of the situation.
If you ask any single person on this team who would you want to have the most success, I would think you would get Connor Green for most of your answers.
First and third, 1 out. And this one in the air, shallow left, over towards the line. It's going to be Kessinger going out, and he will make the play just in fair territory. So a big out right there as Connor Green gets Johnson on the pop-up.
You control what you can control. So you come in, you try and make pitches, you try and throw strikes. You can't control if they get a hit. You can't control if the umpire calls a strike. But you can control if you make a pitch. And I'm just trying to win pitches.
Green's pitch hit on the ground is short. Kessinger charges. He will throw on the run. Nice stretch by Zabowski, and Hosey is retired. So that's how you do it. That's efficiency right there by Connor Green.
He's one of those guys that puts in the work and doesn't say a lot about it. He just goes about his business, and he's such a good guy that everybody looks up to. And for him to come out there and get us out of a jam, that was just massive.
Come on, Siege. Come on, Kip.
Here's the Green delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
It shows what hard work can do, belief, and just waiting your turn. Connors deserves this success, and I think everybody's happy for him.
As an unlikely star emerged on the hill, another stepped up to the dish.
Servideo has struck out his first 2 times up today, both times looking.
Sunday was a new day for me, and I just needed to go up there with a lot of confidence for myself to be able to help my team offensively. And Basically just swing the bat, honestly, because I was taking way too many pitches Friday, Saturday, even first 2 at-bats on Sunday. But swinging the bat at good pitches, it really helped us out.
1-2 pitch here. Hit on the ground. That's through for a base hit into right field. Johnson charges. Here comes Hall to the plate. The throw is going to be cut off, and Hall scores to tie it up here. 3-3 in the 7th.
Let's go!
Servideo had a big RBI single his last time up. And then he came around to score. He tied it with his hit, and then he scored the go-ahead run. Campbell comes home with a 2-2 pitch. That's a ground ball through the right side for a base hit. Here comes the runner to the plate. The throw is on its way. It's offline. The Rebels lead by 2. Now Servideo on his way to second. Now a throw down to third. That throw gets away. That's going to get another run in. Servidio's coming around third. He's going to try and score as well. Here comes the throw. It is in time to cut him down. And it's Doug Nikhazy, the freshman left-hander, 5'10", 200-pounder from Windermere, Florida, that takes over here in the 9th.
Yeah, he's been good every time out this season. Those strikes, competes. He's certainly been a very pleasant surprise out of this Ole Miss bullpen.
Is Doug our closer? I'm here for that. That kid's gross.
He's a stud. I mean, just off the field, on the field, there's just a persona about him and the way he carries himself that it's just a confidence. You can tell when he's out there, he's confident. He has no doubt that he's going to get the job done.
That ball just explodes out of his hand. I mean, he is a power arm in a little body.
Yeah.
Sometimes that is a great combination because hitters go up there, no matter what the scouting report says, the ball just explodes on him.
1-1. Rolled it to third. Easy play for Keenan. Throw across, 2 outs. And look, give credit to Ole Miss because their pitchers have totally shut us down.
Boy, Doug. Boy, Doug.
I've never saved a game before. That was my first time ever getting a save in my entire life. It's totally different experience. I mean, the thought process is always the same. It's just to go out and get outs, but it was so much more adrenaline pumping through, and then just like all the fans are all loud and ready for it to happen.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. He paints the corner with the third strike.
Boy, Douglas. Yes, sir. Doug is filthy. Is that Doug closer to Casey?
That was awesome. I didn't think I was going to be put in that spot, but I'm excited. That got me fired up. I'm excited. I'm happy I could finish out the weekend for us. That was awesome, dude. It's pretty scary being a freshman, but I love it, man. It's awesome.
Hi, congratulations, and it's big. It's big to win an environment. This is why we're here, and we played well today. And like we talked about in the pregame, we did the little things today. Hoagland hung in there. All right, we talk about that, just hanging in there, making pitches, and got us to at least the 5th, and then Miller comes in, and then we're in a jam there, and we need to get off the field. And we go to the bullpen, bring in Connor Green, where with 1 out, 1st and 3rd, I believe, 2 pitches, it gets us back in the dugout. Where's Mr. Green?
Took the thinking out of it, honestly, and just trusted in my instincts and just had fun with it. And I was happy I could do something for this team offensively. So big win on the road for us today here in Tulane. It's going to be a fun bus ride home, to say the least.
Great job.
Thank you, Dad.
Great job.
Good job. Oh, I'm good.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, it's awesome. When you're in the dugout, you're in there, you're an energy giver, and then you wait for your opportunity to be called and you go out there and do your job. It was awesome. Awesome weekend, awesome win. Ready to get back to Oxford and get one next weekend.